saying this year's team, in your eyes, could be better than last year's team. Can you just expand on what you meant by saying that?
I just think the chemistry, how together we are, how much we're willing to fight for each other. I think it's not a matter of effort. It's all just execution. And, we're in here every single day grinding our tails off, trying to get that fixed. And, you feel it from the coaches. They're tightening things up a little bit so that we focus on those details and so we can play fast and play with a purpose. And outside of that, I think the chemistry of this team is one of the most fun teams I've been on in a while.
You mentioned this team. It's a lot of guys that only know Super Bowl or AFC Championship game, right? They only know winning. You've been in a situation where you've lost a few games before. What's the mindset like, and what's your what do you say to those guys?
Well, I don't know. I think every season's different, right? Adversity hits you in different ways every single year, and the ups and downs of the season kind of mold you as a group. So, not to say that these guys don't know how to fight through anything. It's just you have to understand that just that every single season's different, and that our obstacles are going to be different, and sometimes it's just a matter of week in, week out, being able to recharge, refocus, even after a big-time loss or a piled up a couple of losses and things like that. Like, you got to find ways to fight through that. The energy may be different dealing with adversity in previous years than it is this year. And it's just you got to make sure that you're coming into the building with the right mindset. And, if losses do pile up on you, man, you got to have a sense of urgency and not kind of, go into a shell, but you just got to come in chest up and ready to handle business, man.
Do you, Travis, we all know how the season started with guys being banged up and not having everybody together, at least on offense. But over the course of the year, have you seen defenses approach you guys slightly differently now?
I think in general, I think we're getting a different version of every team's defense for sure, and it's just how I feel like teams feel they need to attack us defensively. We're a veteran group on the offensive side in terms of Pat being able to do it, and Coach Reed's ability to scheme guys up. So it's just we're getting different looks here and there, but I think the coaches are doing a great job of giving us looks throughout the week that have us prepared for anything, and giving us plays that we can go out there and make happen no matter what they're calling. So,
Travis. Not trying to make it seem like you never worked out until this offseason, but you obviously put in particular work this offseason. Are you seeing it pay off now as much as it did maybe early in the season?
Me working out all offseason is a huge reflection of our team being a lot healthier than we were last year in the wide receiver room. I think what you're seeing is I'm a product of my environment right now, and I'm just trying to go out there and everything is, predicated off of how the offensive line does, how the guys around us do, and obviously the chemistry me and Pat have been able to accumulate over the years. But I think this year is just, every year is different. You got to kind of attack it differently. I think in terms of athleticism and where I feel in terms of health right now, I feel like the offseason definitely helped me to at least get a head start on some of the wear and tear. So it's just the body feels better, but I think the production-wise, our offense in general is having a better season than it was last year. So a lot more weapons, man.
Travis, Patrick said he didn't like being 5-5, but he was excited to see what was going to happen from here on out. I guess, do you get
I'm excited every single day we come into this building, man. There's still a chance I'm fighting, man. And I think right now it's a different season than we've had. Really, in the sense I can remember. And with that being said, it's, every single day is a new challenge. And I love that. I love that opportunity. We get a great football team that's playing amazing on both offense and defensive sides of the football. They got a great run game, pass game, playmakers all over the field. So, and then defensively, they're very stout. And they're getting one of our ex-Super Bowl winners, Tarvarius, back this week. So it's only going to make our job a little bit harder, and we just got to focus, man. And but I got all the faith in the world in everybody in this building, and going out there and finding a way to get a win this weekend.
If I could take you back a few weeks, I don't think we got to ask you this after the game against the Commanders, but that was a game where you caught the touchdown to tie Priest Holmes, and there's a moment where I think you drop the ball and Patrick goes and gets it and makes sure that you get to keep that. Just what does it say about him, and What was that moment like for you when you realized he did that gesture
That's my
for
guy.
you?
He's been known to make sure that guys get those memorable or the memorabilia that's could be personal to them down the road, but yeah, that's just it's one of those things Pat's good about. Is his awareness is crazy. He knows when guys are getting their first touchdown and when they're getting their 84th or whatever it was I got. So yeah, he's unbelievable with stuff like that. And it's just another reason why he's one of the best teammates I've ever had.
Have you had time to reflect on actually being the record holder now?
No, trying to win a football game this week.
Couple more. Travis, you're obviously not under contract for next season. Just with the way you feel right now, what are your thoughts about that? And just timeline-wise, when would you want to talk to the Chiefs about whether you're coming back or getting a new contract done?
I think seeing my brother go through it and seeing I don't know, just how the league works. The season kind of restarts in April, and I want to give the Chiefs a good opportunity to whether I come back or not, and vice versa, like whether they want me back or not. It's one of those things where I'd like to make that decision before they gotta get draft picks and the free agency opens, so that it gives them an opportunity to go out there and fill the roster appropriately. So all that will be at the end of the season, and I won't be thinking about it until then.
On that note, would you rather, go out? Because some guys want to do like the Kobe tour, right? That's something that you.
Listen, I love Kobe, man.
Yeah.
I love Kobe. I love everything about him, man. But that's not me.
Okay.
I like to take it day by day, year by year, and just evaluate it like that.
Travis, what have you seen from Tyler Warren, Colts young tight end? Is there anything about his game that you like, and is there anything that he does that reminds him of when you were that age?
I don't know, man. He's a big dude coming out of Penn State, man. He's an absolute force, and you can see why he's got a lot of success early. He's got how he ran with the ball when he was in college, his feel for zones, his ability to go up and make a catch over top of everybody. Just a big target out there, man. And I'm excited for his future, but hopefully we can hold him to a few yards this week. All right.
Travis Kelce's potential retirement has become one of the biggest talking points in the NFL, sending shockwaves through the league and casting a shadow over the Kansas City Chiefs. The uncertainty has not only left fans anxious, but has reportedly weighed heavily on both Patrick Mahomes and Kelce's partner, global superstar Taylor Swift. The doubts surrounding the Chiefs didn't begin this season. They can be traced back to last year's Super Bowl, when Kansas City suffered a decisive defeat at the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles. That loss sparked early concerns about whether the dynasty was beginning to crack. As the Chiefs entered the 2025 season, analysts warned that this could be a difficult year for Mahomes and his squad. Unfortunately for Kansas City, those predictions are now playing out in real time. With a disappointing 6-7 record, the Chiefs find themselves in unfamiliar territory. Their playoff hopes are fading, and their once unquestioned grip on the AFC West is slipping away. The situation reached a breaking point after a crushing loss to the Houston Texans, a defeat that effectively ended Kansas City's remarkable 9-year reign atop the division. Now, the AFC West crown appears destined for the Denver Broncos, led by rookie quarterback Bo Nix. The Broncos have stunned the league with an impressive 11-2 record, powered by a dominant defense that has overwhelmed opponents week after week, even though the Chiefs managed to reach the Super Bowl in 2024. Criticism has followed them relentlessly. Many analysts question the quality of their wins, especially in close games. Last season, Kansas City was flawless in games decided by a touchdown or less, posting an incredible 10-0 record in those tight contests. This year, that magic has vanished. The Chiefs have lost all 3 of their close games, fueling concerns about whether this team can still execute under pressure when it matters most. Amid the team's struggles, speculation about Travis Kelce's future began swirling even before the season kicked off. Rumors suggested the veteran tight end might step away from football, particularly as his relationship with Taylor Swift grew more serious and talk of marriage intensified. When Kelce announced he would return for a 13th season, fans rejoiced, hoping for one more year of brilliance from one of the greatest tight ends the league has ever seen. However, as the season has unfolded, it's become increasingly clear that things are not going according to plan. Kelce has struggled at times, committing uncharacteristic mistakes that have shocked fans and analysts alike. The most glaring moment came during Sunday Night Football against the Texans. On a pivotal offensive drive, Patrick Mahomes delivered a perfect throw to Kelce. In a play fans have seen him make countless times, the ball hit his hands, but this time, he couldn't secure it. The pass bounced off and was intercepted, effectively ending Kansas City's hopes for a comeback. The backlash was immediate and unforgiving. Critics and fans quickly questioned whether Kelce should have returned for another season at all. Retirement talk grew louder, fueled by moments like these that feel so foreign for a player who once set the gold standard at his position. Even ESPN's Stephen A. Smith weighed in on the controversy during an episode of First Take. He didn't mince words. "I think Travis Kelce is going to retire," Smith said, pointing directly to the mounting mistakes this season, especially the dropped passes that have led to interceptions from Mahomes, for the first time in his legendary career. Kelce's physical decline appears noticeable. While this is a natural reality for any athlete who has endured years of punishment in the NFL, the spotlight is harsher for someone who has been so consistently elite. Every misstep is magnified. Football, as always, offers little mercy, and time eventually catches up with even the greatest players. Now, the question looms larger than ever. Will this season be Travis Kelce's last? If he chooses to hang up his cleats after 2025, there's no doubt he will be enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame within 5 years, earning the gold jacket that symbolizes football immortality. For now, Chiefs fans are left in suspense. Can Kelce rally for one final playoff push? Or are they witnessing the closing chapter of an era in Kansas City? As the season winds down, every game and every play carries added weight. Kelce continues to prepare each week, fighting for every yard, every catch, and every win, even as the pressure mounts and the uncertainty grows heavier. One thing is clear. The spotlight will remain firmly fixed on Travis Kelce and the decision that could change the future of the Kansas City Chiefs forever.